Welcome to us, the expert video series for PV supply chain. Here in the back you can see TÜV Rheinland's own PV power plant. Here we try to include all our know-how and system technology that we have gathered all over the year. There are quite a couple of typical questions from a buyer and investor perspective that we are being asked. So in the next few weeks we're going to present you quite a couple of topics that seem to be very, very important for you. We are going to start already in the next week. We will look what is very relevant by selecting a PV module supplier. Do I only trust, but actually how do I need to control the processes and the product? Then in the second week we'll look into power measurements, and rather from a theoretical point of view. What is important, what needs to be considered, especially also comparing module measurements from the manufacturer and from the lab. 1 week later we will look from a very practical approach. The know-how that we have gathered the week in advance, we will then really look into some cases that are very interesting. You will get a lot of insight of what can happen actually during those power measurements. Then the week thereafter there will be a very, very hot topic, bifacial PV modules. It's in everybody's or many people considering this at the moment when they're selecting new projects. We look into technology, we look how to measure those modules, how to characterize that, and especially what is in general important. The week thereafter we look into PenFAS. PenFAS, as you know, will be used for PV system simulation. This will create the yield and the assessment of the expected future PV power plant performance. In case that something goes wrong, that could really contradict your financial model. Therefore, it's important to understand all the parameters that are involved, and we will give you some insights into this. In the last video, we'll address a very, very new topic, current-induced degradation. Very likely you have never heard about this, but it's something similar to LID testing. It's more efficient, and we will look into those particularities of this test, and it might give you some very, very nice ideas for the future. So please stay tuned over the next week. We're looking forward for your participation. Should you miss any topics, do you have any idea, please give us a comment below. We're happy also to address your very, very specific projects and ideas. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon.